the neck and the back have a certain relationship that we need to make sure is working properly. And so when we are sitting in a nice position here, well, right, this is in a pretty good alignment and pretty good position. The moment we start to, I'm just gonna do my work and I'm just gonna collapse down and hang out here. Well, we start to hinge at this segment exactly where the neck bones meet the back bones, where the cervical spine meets the thoracic spine. When this happens, we typically get a hinge point, and it's called at the cervical thoracic junction, where that last cervical backbone meets the highest thoracic backbone or vertebrae. And when they meet, if we're in this kind of angry cat position here, that joint, that area gets very, very tight, very, very fast. So what we can do about that is we can use what's called a double lacrosse ball. I have 2 lacrosse balls duct taped together to really target this area, hit it, and that way help, A, loosen it up, and B, improve our ability to get into other positions, such as the press positions with push-ups and bench press, and also overhead positions as well, that this can for sure be a huge limiting factor. And so we're gonna grab our double lacrosse ball. If you have a hard roller, right, a typical foam roller is a little bit foamy and more of a pool toy, but if you have a harder one, it will probably do a very good job of also hitting this area. But this is probably the best thing you can do because it's very specific. It's a little smaller, and we can really target that top area. So we're gonna lay our backs. We're gonna come all the way down, place this, scooch back a little bit. We're gonna place this, don't go too far down, place it close to the neck, right, between the shoulder blades. Arms across your chest or behind your head, and we're gonna bridge up. And this is gonna be fairly intense, especially if you're not used to it. So just, you can take a moment to get used to it and say, oh man, this is definitely gonna be intense. Back down, and we're coming up, back down. And if you want, you can actually push a little bit with your feet and start to get a roll. I don't typically like to do this because it's already really, really tender. I actually get a little more kind of muscle soreness on this side. But what I would do, what the kind of prescribed thing here is, hey, let's do 15 up and down. Hold a second, back right off. Hold a second, back right off.